Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Honorable External Affairs Minister of India, Dr. S. Jaishankar, Foreign Secretary MEA, Sri Vikram Misri ji, Secretary Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Sri K. Sanjay Murthy ji. I'll request all the dignitaries to please come on the dais, please, as we start the proceedings for the evening formally. We can have a huge round of applause this lovely evening and a very, very distinguished audience. Once again, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you. Good evening once again. On behalf of Ministry of Education, I, Sakal Bhatt, extend a very warm welcome once again to Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar. Sri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Education Minister, will be joining us shortly. Foreign Secretary, MEA, Sri Vikram Misri is on the stage with us. Secretary Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Sri K. Sanjay Murthy. Thank you very much, sir. Chairman, University Grants Commissioner, UGC, Sri M. Jagdish Kumar. Thank you very much for being here and very, very pleased to have with us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please put your hands together to once again welcome Deputy High Commissioner to India at the British High Commission in New Delhi, Ms. Christina Scott. And Mr. Andrew Atherton, Vice President, International University of Southampton, UK. Thank you so much. Thank you. Also, we are extending our heartiest welcome to our distinguished guests present today here, which includes ambassadors and envoys from various countries. We do have this evening today vice chancellors, directors of some of the most prestigious national and private universities and colleges, top-notch consulting think tanks, representatives from think tanks are here, officers from various verticals of MEA and Education Ministry and allied departments. Thank you again, and of course, the media present here. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you know that why we have gathered here today. This day or evening marks the internationalization of education under National Education Policy 2020 and setting up of branch campus of foreign universities in India. And as a landmark education policy, NEP also aims to enable convergences and collaborations of Indian universities and educational institutions with the world's top universities. So this evening is going to witness the exchange of ideas, lots of conversations and alignment between India's Education Ministry, the host event, and one of the leading universities of United Kingdom, University of Southampton. Thank you very much again. And now I request Sri K. Sanjay Murthy, Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India, to formally welcome this distinguished gathering and give us a further insight into NEP Policy 2020 and framework of these collaborations. Sir.
Honorable External Affairs Minister, Sri S. Jaishankar ji, Foreign Secretary, Sri Vikram Misri ji, Chairman UGC, Sri M. Jagdish Kumar ji, Deputy High Commissioner of UK to India, Ms. Christina Scott, Mr. Andrew Atherton, Vice President International, University of Southampton, distinguished ambassadors, eminent academicians from India and the UK. I welcome all of you to this event today that marks a very important milestone in India's quest for transforming our educational ecosystem. During the last 4 years, since our national education policy was launched in 2020, the Education Ministry, along with UGC and AICT, has been rolling out various initiatives aimed at ensuring inclusive and equitable global quality education and opportunities of lifelong learning for all. Internationalization of education is among the major priorities that the policy articulates, with recommendations for creating an ecosystem for enhanced academic and research collaborations by means of student and teacher exchanges, working together to develop curricula, administer courses, collaborate on research projects, and so forth. The objective is to build a future-ready competencies in our youth. Some of the important initiatives that we have taken to promote internationalization include UGC's regulations enabling joint, dual, and twinning arrangements between Indian and foreign higher education institutions, streamlining the entry of foreign students to Indian institutions through Study in India portal that is a one-stop window for entry of students and aligns visa issuance with the admission process. This portal has been developed through the joint efforts of the Ministry of Education, External Affairs, and the Home, for which we are grateful to them. The NEP 2020 has also recommended setting up of campuses of Indian institutions abroad and of foreign universities in India. Towards fulfillment of this recommendation, we saw the setting up of 2 Australian universities in GIFT City in Gujarat. IIT Delhi opened its campus in Abu Dhabi and IIT Madras in Zanzibar. Today's event is another step towards in the direction of going further ahead with this recommendation. UGC has brought out regulations enabling foreign higher education institutions to open campuses in India. They have set up a portal for receiving applications for the same. Based on the first set of applications received and the recommendations of the Commission, an LOI will be issued to Southampton University of UK to set up its campus in India. This is a welcome and a significant step ahead in the educational journey of the country. It will provide access to our students to high-quality education within the country and open up opportunities for institutional collaboration. We are very grateful to the Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Commerce, Department of Economic Affairs, MHA, RBI, and others who have assisted us in finalizing these initiatives. We are extremely grateful to the Honorable External Affairs Minister for sparing his valuable time in spite of his very tight schedule for being with us today and lending his guidance and support. While welcoming the initiative of University of Southampton, we look forward to many more such initiatives from other foreign universities in the near future. I once again welcome all of you to be part of this momentous occasion today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Moving on with the proceedings, I now request Professor M. Jagdish Kumar, Chairman UGC, for his remarks and also to share insights as far as NEP 2020 is concerned and its very vision of aligning with the top foreign universities. Sir.
Thank you. Dr. S. Jaishankar, Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Ms. Christina Scott, Deputy High Commissioner of UK, Professor Shri Sanjay Murthy ji and Shri Vikram Misri ji, Professor Andrew Atherton, the heads of institutions and distinguished invitees from the foreign embassies, and my dear colleagues. As you know, the National Education Policy was launched by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, on 29th July 2020. Since then, a large number of reforms have been introduced in the Indian education system. Equity, access, quality, accountability, and affordability are the pillars of the national education policy. The Indian education system is huge, with nearly 300 million students across the board, and this includes 43 million students in the higher education system. And these numbers will increase rapidly in the coming years as we have set a goal to increase GER to 50% by 2035. UGC coordinates, determines, and maintains higher education standards in nearly 1,170 universities and 45,000 colleges across India. Whether making India the third largest ecosystem for startups in the world, or sending Aditya L1 on a solar mission, making India the first country to land a spacecraft on the southern part of the moon, or building the world's most extensive digital public infrastructure, or even heading a large number of Fortune 500 companies, young Indians coming out of the Indian education system have demonstrated their zeal, adaptability, and determination to succeed. Because technology has become part of our everyday lives, focusing on STEM education is important for achieving sustainable and inclusive growth and social well-being. Realizing the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development is possible only when women and girls have enhanced access and participation in STEM education. I'm glad to inform you that a recent report by the Ministry of Education has found that the number of female graduates in India rose from 38.4% in 2014-15 to 42.6% in 2021 and 22. India has the largest number of female students in STEM education compared to any other region in the world. Our students are our asset, and they are a vast human capital resource. Internationalization of Indian education is one of the important components of NEP 2020. Indian institutions are establishing their campuses abroad, and through the Study in India program, a large number of international students too are coming to India to study here. As part of the implementation of NEP 2020, as Sri Sanjay Murthy has mentioned, UGC has announced a regulation to facilitate opening branch campuses of top international universities in India. Many international institutions have shown keen interest in setting up their campuses in India. I'm glad that today the University Grants Commission will be handing over the letter of intent and the approval from UGC to set up its branch campus in India. Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi has set futuristic goals to shape India's growth, drive innovation, and position India as a global education hub by promoting higher learning and research. While I congratulate the Southampton University, my dear friends, partner with India and prosper with India. Thank you.
Now I would request UGC Chairman and Mr. Atherton to kindly step forward along with the other distinguished dignitaries on the dais to hand over the LOI or Letter of Intent to Mr. Atherton, Vice President, International University of Southampton, UK. And we may have a huge round of applause. Thank you. And as much as we are looking forward to this collaboration, Mr. Atherton, with your top university, we would like also to hear from you your thoughts, requesting you to share your thoughts, please. Thank you. Yeah, whatever.
Dear Foreign Secretary, Honourable Ministers, dear Chairman, and colleagues from the British High Commission, British Council, and from universities and other embassies. Firstly, thank you to the Honourable Chairman and to UGC. You have been first a regulator, but a wonderful regulator at that, and worked with us to achieve the recognition of the campus today. So I'd like to start with a thank you to all colleagues who've been involved. I have great pleasure on behalf of the university to receive the letter of intent to approve the setting up and operation of the University of Southampton campus in India. India, and you know better than I, is a great country, the world's largest democracy and one of the world's most important countries. Its emergence economically, culturally, and as a scientific and entrepreneurial powerhouse is tremendous and impressive, and the pace of achievement is outstanding. The University of Southampton has a long-term relationship with India. We can trace our history back to the first Indian student graduating from the university in the 1930s. We hold the Mountbatten archive in our library, a major source of historical insight into Indian independence. In the early 1970s, we started ongoing collaboration with leading Indian institutions, including Indian Institutes of Technology, focusing on areas such as optoelectronics, and continue to expand this research collaboration to this day. Citations from joint publications with Indian co-authors are greater than those from any other country at the University of Southampton. Our India Centre is active in transformational student experiences in India, learning about India through our institution-wide India module for all Southampton students, and through ongoing vibrant and exciting public engagement events in India and in the UK. So for all these reasons, and because of the quality and talent in Indian students and institutions, setting up a campus in India has been a priority and a major ambition for the University of Southampton. Our strategy is to be a global university, a gateway to the world and an inclusive institution, with people at the heart of our mission. A primary means of doing this is to develop a long-term presence in India to enable our gateway mission and our push for inclusivity. Our campus in India will enable us to offer the same Southampton degree as we provide in the UK in the Greater Delhi area of India, where we will establish the campus in a world-class environment that provides an outstanding student experience. This means that the University of Southampton, Greater Delhi, will be as much part of the university as any other of our campuses, and our students here in India will receive the same degree award and be as much part of our student community as any University of Southampton student, regardless of location. The campus will reflect and will be the same as all other University of Southampton campuses in terms of experience, activities and status. As a result, the campus will be comprehensive, offering undergraduate and postgraduate Southampton degrees across multiple subjects, including computing, engineering, business law, economics, data science, biomedicine and health. There will be a strong focus on particular applications of these programs, such as in AI, entrepreneurship and innovation, so that we ensure the highest academic quality and relevant future career options for graduates. To that end, we are working already closely with major employers to provide future opportunities for our future alumni. The campus will be a research campus and an innovation hothouse, taking the world-leading research of the university and developing this capability in India. We're already exploring and developing strong research partnerships with leading Indian universities and are excited and animated by the ability of the campus to build stronger research ties with India's world-class higher education institutions. We'll also work closely with employers, policymakers, and enablers to make India more entrepreneurial and more innovative. India leads the way internationally as a startup nation and an emerging technology superpower. We want to contribute to and also to learn from this emergence. We're committed to the India campus of the University of Southampton being embedded in Indian society and the higher education ecosystem. We are passionate about the impact and the benefits of our academic activities, from graduating world-class students through globally impactful research and innovation to enabling entrepreneurship and having deep social and economic impact. We're also privileged, excited, and humbled to be the first foreign university to receive approval from the University Grants Commission to establish a foreign campus in India under the government's landmark national education policy. We recognise the commitment and expectation on the university to deliver on this approval by establishing a world-class university campus that is part of and adds to the offer and capability in India. From the University of Southampton, and on behalf of our community, our council, and on behalf of the Vice-Chancellor, thank you for the honour and the privilege. We will create an outstanding campus in India, and we will do so in partnership and with respect. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Atherton, for your kind words, encouragement, and as you rightly pointed out, India leads the way. Thank you very much. And now I request, in fact, I'm really honored to request, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for our Honorable Minister of External Affairs, Dr. S. Jaishankar, to share his thoughts, please. Sir.
Foreign Secretary Vikram Mishri, Secretary, Department of Higher Education, Sanjay Murthy, Chairman UGC, Professor M. Jagdish Kumar, Deputy High Commissioner Christina Scott, Vice President, Southampton University, Mr. Andrew Atherton, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are witnessing a significant milestone in international education in India, the issuance of the letter of intent to the University of Southampton, one of the top 100 universities of the world. And it's issued as they prepare to establish their first campus in India. Today's event is also a testament to the strong and multifaceted bilateral ties between India and the United Kingdom, of which education is a particularly important pillar. At the heart of this progress lies the National Education Policy 2020, NEP 2020, which the earlier speakers have talked about. It is a policy which champions internationalization and aims to position India as a global player in education. NEP 2020 is more than just a policy. It is, in fact, a vision for the future of education in India, one that aspires to elevate our standards to the highest global levels. It aims to make India a hub of excellence, attracting students from around the world, setting up foreign university campuses, and fostering global competencies among our students and our faculty. The initiative will help establish a strong international footprint of brand India in the education sphere. More crucially, it will help prepare young Indians for the global workplace. This is an increasing requirement as new technologies and services demands are sought to be harmonized with demographic deficits. At the same time, it will help the world to tap into Indian creativity and Indian talent, and I refer to Professor Jagdish Kumar's examples, which he cited in this regard. So I would like all of you to appreciate that we see education today as a key vehicle to accelerate a more intensive engagement between India and the world. I'm certain that the University of Southampton, with its rich history and academic excellence, will bring with it a wealth of knowledge, innovation, and expertise to India. Its presence will significantly benefit students by expanding their educational and research horizons, prompting a culture of knowledge exchange, and encouraging enterprise and engagement on a global scale. Ladies and gentlemen, cooperation in education has been a major part of the India-UK Roadmap 2030. We have an MOU on mutual recognition of academic qualifications between the two countries. The Young Professionals Scheme, YPS, jointly announced by our governments, provide a unique opportunity for young graduates in both countries to learn and benefit from each other's institutions. Furthermore, Our collaboration extends to cutting-edge research through programs like the UK-India Education and Research Initiative and the Scheme for Promotion of Academic and Research Collaboration, SPARC. These initiatives bring together the brightest minds from both countries to tackle some of the most pressing challenges of our times. Faculty mobility through Global Initiative of Academic Networks, GYAN, further enriches this collaboration. In our increasingly interconnected and globalized world, it is essential that young Indians are well informed and attuned to global developments. The presence of international universities and foreign students on our campuses will make an important contribution to this cultural exchange and foster a spirit of global understanding and cooperation. I'm confident that this initiative will yield far-reaching benefits, elevating India's stature in the global education ecosystem and ensuring that our students are equipped with the skills and knowledge that they need to excel in the 21st century. I thank you for all of you for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, as they say, all good things must come to an end, but this definitely marks a very big beginning where our ministry and your top education institution will move only from strength to strength. Thank you very much, all of you. And I take this opportunity to thank all of you for a photo opportunity. If you could please step forward, ladies and gentlemen, and the dignitaries on the dais.